Stop right there. I know you're feeling overwhelmed, like you have lost control over what happens in your day. You're looking for clarity and focus. You're trying to get more things done at the same time, do all the things that you actually want to be doing. And so I need you to just stop, breathe, and join me on a 7-day calendar challenge. I'm a part of an amazing mastermind where I work very closely with a mentor and a bunch of other owners and operators looking to optimize and level up their life. So, this was one of the things that we've been working on and we've implemented. I have successfully been able to restructure my schedule and really find that clarity and focus and add more to my schedule with doing the things that I want to be doing. I am no longer overwhelmed. I am so hyper focused on my money making activities and actually getting the things that need to get done. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break down my calendar. I'm going to give you 3 actionable steps so that you will be able to do this yourself. You're going to have 7 days of following this to a T. And then I'm going to have you share with me your results. Okay, so this is my calendar. All right. I started this with my very first set of rules, which is scheduling in my non-negotiables. So the green are my non-negotiables. That is going to be your family, your gym time, your meditation, your reading. You're actually going to be scheduling those things in. You're going to need buffers. You're going to need drive times. So think this through and be conscious of when these things actually need to happen. I'm going to make sure that my entire morning routine is done by 8 because that's when my fiance starts his non-negotiables and when I need to start my day with the children. So by 8 a.m., I'm showered, dressed, makeup on, ready to go to wake up my kids. We're going to wake up. I'm going to make breakfast. I'm going to get them dressed, get their teeth brushed. We're going to run their morning routine from 8 to 9. Then another thing that I have on my plate is homeschooling our children. That's by choice, and I enjoy it that way. I enjoy having now a blocked time dedicated to just that. Then another thing that I have on my plate is homeschooling our children. That's by choice, and I enjoy it that way. I enjoy having now a blocked time dedicated to just that. This one thing was already a major game changer for me because before I was allowing random meetings to happen during this time, and it was a major disruption to me schooling my son, and it really made me feel like it is a thing. Adding structure in your life is going to help you declutter your brain and make you feel like you have more focused and can have clarity on what needs to actually get done. I have now set aside one of my non-negotiables from 9 to 12, no interruption. I do not even look at my phone, dedicated just to my son. And that one thing right there is definitely going to be helpful to any parents who are entrepreneurs working from home and have added the responsibility of homeschooling your children. Set aside that time, make it a non-negotiable, no interruption, and you will finally see the fruits of that labor actually come to life by you being able to have that focused time. And yes, it's a thing. You can actually do school in 2 to 3 hours of focused learning. By 12, we're going to then start lunch. I'm going to just make sure that my children have a well-balanced meal. I'm going to make myself food. My period of work starts. Keep in mind, this is my calendar. This does not have to look like yours. I'm giving you the example of what I did. When you define work, you are working on money-making activities. Your W-2 can count as the first money-making activities, but as an entrepreneur, business owner, you should be looking for at least 3 to 4 money-making activities that you are working on every week. I've condensed my money-making activities into 4 categories, all each color coordinated. My 4 money-making activities are asset management, personal brand, affiliate marketing, and acquisitions. So I have scheduled that in my calendar, at least 1 to 3 of them every single day that I am working on. Some of them I'm doubling up on. My asset management consists of me actively working my businesses that I own and are partners of. I need to make sure that my attention is focused in these businesses, making sure that I am doing the operations of my responsibilities. My asset management consists of me actively working my businesses that I own and are partners of. I need to make sure that my attention is focused in these businesses, making sure that I am doing the operations of my responsibilities. So I have dedicated days and times to making sure that I am working those businesses. The second business that I am actively working in as a money-making activity is my personal brand. And my personal brand is highly influenced by the content that I produce. And before, I was not spending a lot of time here. I was not setting a time that I needed to actually doing the thing. So I'm not making it an excuse anymore about how I'm too busy and the kids are going to get in the way and I just don't know what to say. Instead, there are perfect times now in my week where I can double up doing a business and filming the content at the same time, because when I'm doing the business, it's also great content. This was the second major game changer in my life. You can ask the marketing team. They literally will admit that before, I was probably spending 3 hours with them in an entire month. They were begging me for content. But there is so much importance on personal brand and so much importance in creating that content that it's time to focus on it and schedule it. So my personal brand is Brown. Content that I'm filming, the times that I meet with the team are going to happen throughout the week, every single day. And I am going to literally produce so much content, you're going to be sick of me. My third money-making activity is affiliate marketing. I'm an affiliate for an AI cold caller that I am a tremendous advocate for. I host 2 meetings a week, Mondays and Fridays, and every single day we're generating leads just based off of how amazing it is. So it's my responsibility to make sure that I am answering questions and helping people get what they need so that they can be successful using the software. So every single day, I'm at least dedicating at least 15 to 30 minutes answering those questions and helping people get what it is that they need so that they can move into the next phase and adding AI cold calling to their business. My fourth money-making activity, which is another startup and something that I'm actively working on every single day, is going to be an acquisitions company. In my acquisitions company, I also just so happen to be using the AI cold caller so that I can be generating leads. Right now, what we're doing is we're generating leads every single day and we are cherry picking the best and then wholesaling the rest, because the goal is to be a billionaire. And I don't know about you, but I can assure you that a billionaire does not have a fly by the seat schedule, is not using their calendar, is not as organized as what this looks like. So I needed to change up my calendar to look like this, especially if I want to reach my goal of being a billionaire. So in my acquisitions company, the way that we're making money is by actually acquiring. And so this is also in a startup phase and it's going to require a lot of my attention. And I don't just do this 5 days a week. I've actually added it to Saturday twice. So I will take a break in the middle of my Saturday and then get right back to it. So this is what my calendar looks like for an entire week, Sunday to Sunday. This is what I'm going to be doing. One of the bonuses that you will want to add to your schedule is an X Factor. And an X Factor is dedicated time to working on something for you to be better, whether that is a mastermind or a relationship that you're trying to work, but it's an X Factor in your life that's going to make a major difference. So schedule it. My X Factors happen on Sunday and Tuesday. Sunday is actually the mastermind that helped me shape this schedule. I'm a part of an incredible mastermind of business owners and entrepreneurs ran by an amazing mentor who shares with us the very specific details of what it takes to level up. So that's why it's very important for me to share it with you. Then by 6 p.m., I'm done and I'm back to being a mother. I'm getting the boys showered. We're getting ready for bed. We're going to have our bedtime. And then I am going to shut my eyes because my day starts again at 5 in the morning. And I am going to live and die by this, especially because of the major impact it's already made in my life. Okay, so here are the 3 steps that you need to do for you to take on the 7-day calendar challenge. Number 1, list out your non-negotiables, things that you are not going to deviate from. Number 2, you're going to figure out the things that you will sacrifice so that you can focus on number 3, your money-making activities. Really quickly on the things that you're going to be sacrificing. This could be you are a father and you have a daughter who has dance recitals. And you're not going to go to all of the practices, but you will absolutely make it a non-negotiable to show up to the recital. So you need to be okay with the fact that you are sacrificing your time at the practice, but making a point to make it a non-negotiable to seeing the recital. Sacrificing can also be a phone call every single day with a parent or showing up for drinks at a bar with a friend. You are going to need to make sacrifices, especially if you are trying to eliminate your feeling of overwhelmed and your need to find clarity and focus so that you can actually get shit done. Now is the time to be leveling up, and the 7-day challenge is absolutely going to help you get there. So again, here's how you're going to do it. You're going to first schedule in all of your non-negotiables, the things that you absolutely want to be doing. Be okay with the things that you are going to be sacrificing because you will then fill in that time with your money-making activities. At least 3 to 5 hour blocks focused on those activities and nothing else. And yes, your W-2 counts as 1. But for someone who's trying to take themselves out of a W-2 and into another role or increase their investments or do another business, you've got to add the other money-making activity of you investing in yourself, taking the time to work that new thing. So you should have at least 3 to 5 of these money-making activities that you're doing almost every day. Now, the bonus is for you to schedule in at least an X Factor once a week and to be scheduling in 1 hour of dedicated learning time to something. Now the rules of the game. Number 1, do not deviate. If it is in your calendar from a set time to be working on something, you will not be doing anything else. There is no interruption. There is no phone call. There is no other thing that's going to take you away from your money-making activity unless it happens to be a non-negotiable. Second rule, just to emphasize how you are not going to deviate, is you will literally live and die by this calendar for the next 7 days. Do this for 7 days after you have spent an evening of putting together your calendar, and then I want you to come back and report your results. I can assure you, you will immediately feel the effects. Do this for 30 days, and you would have entered in a completely different realm of mastery. I am very excited for you, as I am for myself. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling like I didn't have focus, like I couldn't even do the things that I really wanted to be doing until I did this. So do the 7-day calendar challenge and let's see how far you can get. And I really want to know how it worked out for you. So come back, shoot me a DM, write it in the comments, screenshot it, tag me in your stories. Let me know how this changes your life. Good luck.